Go Brian. Go Mark. Go Daniel. And Mark Papero when you're ready. And we got a check from everybody. Everybody's on the track. On the clock. This is stock short course race number 1. Qualifier 1 of round 5 of the short course team. This is anybody's race today. Points are really close in stock and four-wheel drive. Let me get my point spreadsheet here up on my computer. We'll start seeing where everybody's sitting right now. Want to thank Ken Shiver and everybody else involved in this track change for the week. I heard they put in a lot of work to get it to come together. So thanks to Ken Shiver and track crew for hosting round 5 and doing a great job at this backyard track. Also want to thank New Red Hobbies, Epic Trinity, Proline Racing, J Concept for helping support this series. .130 down. Right now it's Peyton McDonald out front. He's on a 16-lap, 6:04 pace. Mark Solomon right behind him, followed by Mark Papero, Doug Smith, Fred Reed, Brian Lewis, and Daniel in that 7th spot. Fastest lap on the track right now is by Peyton McDonald. He's on a 22.4. Fastest lap for Peyton McDonald. So it looks like the track is a little bit quicker than what it was at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was 30 degrees outside. Peyton McDonald still in that top spot with 2 minutes down. Mark Solomon solid in that 2nd spot. Doug Smith jumped up in the 3rd spot. Now that's going to move Mark Papero to the 4th spot. Fred Reed, Brian Lewis, and Daniel round out your top 7 with 2:30 down. Leader's pace right now is a 16-lap, 6:06 pace. Peyton McDonald starting to stretch out his lead a little bit over Mark Solomon in that 2nd spot. Race number 2, you are up next. That is our 2nd heat of stock short course. Landon Lewis, Kevin Brazington, Austin Venezia, Patrick Carlo, Seth Moore, and Tracy Carver. You are on deck. One thing to remember about this class today, guys, is that we will be checking the top 3. So after the main today, if you finish in the top 3 in the A main today, you will pull your truck up here to test right in front of timing and scoring. You cannot touch your truck until I've reviewed it. Check that after round 1 qualifying. We'll do a check on them. Peyton McDonald still out front with 3:30 down. Mark Solomon down, jumping back up in that 2nd spot over Doug Smith. Mark Papero and Doug Smith going back and forth right now. That's your battle on the track between 3 and 4. 5 seconds separating 3 and 4 right now. Peyton McDonald in that 1st spot, he drops slightly, 16 laps, 6:11. Mark Solomon starting to make a move on Peyton McDonald. He's 4 seconds behind him now. 1 and 2, only on a 16-lap pace. Everybody else is on a 15 and 14. 4 minutes down, 2 to go, drivers. Race number 2, you are on deck. 4:30 down, 1:30 to go. It's still Peyton McDonald out front. Mark Solomon with a slight bobble his last lap. He's going to drop 6 seconds. So Peyton still on that 16-lap, 6:12 pace. Mark Solomon 16-lap, 6:18. Battle on the track right now is between your 1 and 2. Caution on the straightaway. Caution on the straightaway. Turn marshal, please. Right here. Thank you, Eddie. Straightaway is clear.
1 minute left.
Let's take a lap with your leader on the truck right now is Peyton McDonald. find Peyton McDonald on the track. Here he comes down the straightaway with a loop through the sweeper. That's Peyton McDonald, your leader. He's going to take the double single option. Nice and smooth. Not going to make any mistakes early on in qualifier. Put down a solid qualifying position to get a nice spot in the A main. Over the hump he goes. And down the straightaway. That's your leader, Peyton McDonald. Setting early pace at 16 laps, 6:12. Mark Solomon in that second spot, 10 seconds behind him. With 20 seconds to go, your race order is Peyton McDonald, Mark Solomon, Doug Smith, and Mark Lefaro, Craig Reed, Brian Lewis, and Daniel in that 7th spot. 10 seconds to go, drivers. Race until I tell you are finished. Remember, guys, if you have a truck that's faster than you, please let them go. This is qualifying. Blue truck behind you is in second. If he comes up on you, please let him go. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Race until I tell you are finished. Doug Smith, you are done. Mark Solomon, keep going. Everybody's still on the clock, but Doug Smith, if you are off the clock, please pull off to the side.
Car 3 is done.
Pete McDonald, you are done. Brian Lewis, you are finished. Track is still hot, guys.
Car 2 is done.
Fred, you are finished. Mark Solomon, you are done. That's Mark Perro. He's still hot.